Hey, how's it going, everybody? We are back with our next progression video, our next milestone. So as you can see here, day 120 is checked off. We've got Dark Elhaine. Now, I did actually pull her previously, so I was already using her, but we got her again. So our next step, starting tonight, will be day 121. Moving forward to Lordly Legionnaire, who honestly I don't need at all. But that does mean that we are that much closer to Syl, and obviously, just like everybody else, we're really excited to get her. Well, in another 60 days. But let's move on to the progression. Let's see what's happened in the last 30 days. I went back, watched my previous video, and we had at that time 16 6-star champions. We are now up to 29 6-star champions, which is great. We got some variety, which is awesome. Got some rares in there. We got some epics. We got some legendaries. Last time we had 7 legendaries. This time we got 9. Obviously, legendaries are not just going to fall out of the sky. So when we get them, we'll be very happy. We did also finish off the last 5 missions we had for Arbiter. And we now have her, which is just awesome. She has been my speed lead for Arena, as you probably imagine, and has been great at it. We also added Versalf the Grim. I don't know, crazy. I think I must have miscounted or something on the last one. I apologize, guys. Because we definitely added a few new ones. We also have Prince Kymar. We pulled him yesterday, so that's why the gear is kind of shambles at the moment. But yeah, we pulled Prince Kymar yesterday, working on getting him into the Arena team as well. I'm trying out some stuff with him. I do like him a lot. I see why people like him. I just need to surround him with the correct people. So we are definitely working on that, though. So as far as the characters, we have definitely made some great progression here. Some of the rank ups were made for trying to get certain content done. For example, Dark Elhaine, we took her out specifically for Ice Golem, and then Volgoth here, I took him up for the purpose of Doom Tower, things like that. Some of them was just, hey, I know this character's really good, let's work on them. Such as Duck the Pierced here, we just pulled him, he went up to 60 as well. The next thing we are going to go hit up is Clan Boss. So as of the last time, we had just unlocked Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, and for a while there I didn't really know what I needed to do. I was on Nightmare for a bit. I have at this point now graduated to Ultra Nightmare. I am currently 3-keying it. When I 3-key it, I'm anywhere from 10 to 15 ish or more million more over getting the chest. So I mean, we were clearing it confidently, we're just not at the point to be able to 2-key it yet. As you can see, we're running a double Vanir team. We got Geomancer, Frozen Banshee, and Scarhide. It took a little while for me to kind of figure out who was going to work, because the problem I made originally was I was using characters that were altering turn meters, and I just couldn't figure out why. And then thankfully I had some wonderful people tell me, oh well, you know, this is what's causing it. So I hadn't even thought of that, but now I know better. So that's where we're at for this. Just like little by little, the clan, we're still definitely not strong enough to make a push at clearing it or going anywhere near it. I am the only one currently in Ultra Nightmare, and we're not going to be clearing Nightmare boss either. So I'm just getting, you know, my one chest today, taking it, hoping it will give me some good resources. Now, in the campaign, the last time we were here, we had 213 stars. Currently, we have 250 stars. I am right next to that Sacred. I just have not been able to beat the final stage. I get close. I get to the boss. I get the boss about halfway down. One of my guys will die, so I need to look into it. I did hear something about some Paragon cheesing with his unkillable. Gonna have to look into that. I have not yet, but that is an option I've heard, so we'll take a peek into it. Now, Faction Wars, last time we were here, 358 for the Faction Wars. We are now up to 475 stars, so that is almost 120 star improvement. So that would be about 117 stars. I will gladly take that. We've made some solid overall progress, the biggest being in the High Elf Crypt. Arbiter, Tyrell, Vergis, Apothecary, Alhain, they're doing a solid job. We just really, in High Elf Crypt, we're right there. We just really need a good attacker. That's what we need, and I feel like, you know, we might be able to finish off High Elf Crypt if we get a good attacker. But we're very close. So Blake said made some good progress there. And see, the others are pretty balanced. Skinwalker's still low. Lizard Man a little bit low. We did get to make an improvement in the Knight's Revenant because of upgrading Draft and upgrading Bugga, amongst others. So we got some good improvement there. Undead because of Mashal. Shot through the roof. So we're making our way through Faction War little by little. This is the one that you get to see progress in as you go deeper into the game, because you are getting more champions, you're getting more that can actually help you out. It feels like a lot of these are either just missing a reviver or a main attack champion to push me through. Like, I'll have one where it's like, oh yeah, in the undead I've got tons of damage, but I don't have any healers or revivers. But then you, like I mentioned, High Elf Crypt, I've got the reviver and I've got the defense, you know, people and such, but I do not have the the attack. So we're working on that. All right, so next step we're going to get into is the dungeons. So as I mentioned last time, all these were cleared. Turns out, unfortunately, I accidentally lied. I went into Void Keep to get a couple of potions to do a little bit of ascension for somebody. I come to find out I was only on Void 18. Apparently what happened was I was, from like logins and different things, I had gotten void potions and stuff that I didn't even need to go in there. So I just assumed it was 20. It was not. So I came through and I did clear it. As you can see, I cleared it up pretty efficiently there, like under a minute 30 on all of these. So we now do have all of the affinity dungeons and such cleared. Ice Golem, we do have now 20. I have not tried to go past it. My Ice Golem team, when I did the Arbiter missions, was just good enough to get me through, but it wasn't clearing overly well. I haven't tried it again. I'm sure I will, but it just hasn't been a big priority for me at the time. Spider, we were on 20 last time. We are still on 20. Same kind of thing. I have not tried to go past it, but the good news, my Spider team went from, at that time, as I've said in the video, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4. It is now honestly about 99%. I've noticed if I go to example with a 40 multi and I go to bed, I wake up in the morning, there is the occasional time where I'm like 39 pieces of gear, sometimes, you know, lost one along the way. But that is a definite improvement. One of the biggest things that helped was Gallic to 60, and also booking Gallic, getting his HP burns down on the cooldown. That pretty much sealed it up, allowed us to clear almost 100%. Dragon, last time we were at 20. We have now cleared all the way through Dragon. I still run 20 most of the time, as it's the best, I believe, for like energy-wise, time-wise, things like that. But we have had the ability to clear 25 now. Fire Knight, we were on 20 last time, and we are still there. Have not tried to progress past 20 at all. Same kind of thing, get energy, time. It just, 20 is kind of like the best. That does stink because you still get a good chunk of rare gear, but it's okay. As far as missions are concerned, we're not very far past the Arbiter ones. I have not been able to clear the stage 14, the Barbarian Crypt. Again, it's one of those things where I've gotten a couple of good champions, just not enough to push through at this time. So we're working at it. Once we get past that, I should be able to slowly do these other missions here. So, and you can see we've already got a few of these cleared out. So we'll be able to make some slow progress past some of these, just we need to get past that one first. Now, the last thing we're going to show today is Doom Tower. Now, last time we made it to floor 87. This one we're on 50 because, as I'm sure a lot of people are aware, Bommel's tough. He is a really tough champion. I have not been able to get past him on this level. I'm glad I was at least able to clear floor 10, and honestly I got past the other bosses. Up to that point I know they're not the toughest, but I was able to get past them. This is also, as you can see, normal. We're still not to the point of doing hard yet. I'm hoping next rotation might be able to actually make a deep run now that my champion roster is much more filled out than it was the previous times. I'm just gonna see here really quick, so you can see here the other floors, they went fine. I had no issues getting through the floors. These other floors, I think I got through them all on the first, I think Dark Fate might have been second try, but we're gonna make our push. We did clear the 5 secret rooms that we were able to unlock, so that was great. So we're closing in still on working and getting Archmage Helmet. We're almost halfway to him. When it came to trying to get Bommel, that's the reason you see Vogoth, or Ragath, depending how you say it, up to 60. I was trying to use him to get up there, and then I was also trying to work with Master Butcher. Hepburn Geary, who can solo Bommel. Unfortunately, I do not have the gear. He's only 50, I know, but I do not have the gear to get him high enough stats to be able to solo. I was watching some videos from some wonderful content creators, and my gear at the moment, it's just not going to work. So I have, for the next 6 days, I've just kind of given up on trying to clear Bommel, and I'm just like, I will wait for the Doom Tower reset, and we're going to go again. But guys, that is where we are at for it. I actually do believe I'm going to show one last thing. I haven't shown this in the past, but here is my Great Hall. The side here is my learning area, I guess you could say, the left side, when I didn't really understand what stats needed prioritizing in Raid. But we're working on it now. We've gotten the magic accuracy all the way upgraded. Void's at 10, Void is at 8, and Spirit is at 7. The next one is also probably going to go into Spirit as well. Deacon and Mashal, definitely like them having more accuracy, especially because I use both of them in my arena team. But guys, that is it. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to hit subscribe, please feel more than welcome to, as it does help the channel. But I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful day.